Hello, everybody. I want to spend a few minutes with you and talk about something that's really, really important for new brand partners. It's called New Brand Partner Expectations. This is something that we want to do and when we first sit down with a new brand partner, when they first come on. It only takes a few minutes, but it's really, really, really important. The value that it adds is tremendous, and it can really mean the difference between success and failure for a new brand partner. So, there's only three parts to it, but I'm going to spend just a few minutes going through each one of those parts. So, on the first part, when you first sit down with a new brand partner, part one is to validate their decision to become a new brand partner. So, on part one is for validation, and you have to do that. What's important about this is you have to do it with every new brand partner every time you sign somebody up. So make it a habit. We're going to probably have some notes and some guidelines on what I talk about here in the video so that you can print it out and kind of look at it like I'm doing here. That way you don't have to memorize anything, but I'm going to just go through this real quickly. So in part one, it validates their decision to become a brand partner, and you must do it every time a new brand partner signs up. This is what you say for part one. You say, I want to congratulate you on becoming a new Viseo brand partner. I'm proud of you for taking charge of your life. From now on, things are going to be different for you and your family. What this statement does when you say it to the new brand partner is it removes any doubt that they may have had in making the decision that they just made to become a brand partner with Viseo. And it kind of removes any kind of buyer's remorse. So, and it makes them feel good because you just validated their decision that they just made. So that's simple. That's part one. So part two, what you want to do is you want to kind of set their expectations. So you give them really what the expectations are. Tell them what to expect. Most people come into network marketing with unrealistic expectations. That's why this is really important to sit down and do what we're doing here on this video. It is important to set the right expectation from the very beginning, and that's why we do it when they first come on. It's one of the first things we do. We sit down with them and talk about this. So this is what you say for part two. John, most people come into network marketing with unrealistic expectations. If you succeed in this business, it's going to be you who creates the success, not me. And if you fail in this business, it's going to be you who creates that failure, not me. You are going to be the difference between success or failure. I am here to help you and guide you every step of the way. I'm always just a phone call away, but I can't do it for you. I'm here to work with you, but not for you, to do all the work for you. Now, what this statement does, as their sponsor, you are a resource for them, and you should be there all the time for them. And anytime they need you, as quickly as possible, always be their resource. Always be somebody that they can lean on. That's how this business works. But you can't do it for them. You can't let them just sit back and you do everything for them. You're just a resource for them. So that's really, really important. The next thing you say for part two is, my job is to help you become independent from me as quickly as possible. Do you agree that this is a good goal for you, John? And then sit back and let them say yes and discuss it if necessary, because they need to agree that that's important. What this does is it gives you, the sponsor, duplication and freedom. Your goal is to create a team that becomes a group that produces on their own without constant help from you. Eventually. In the beginning, it's going to take some time, but over time, you want to cut the cord and let them become very independent. That's how this also duplicates over time. It makes you a teacher of your group, but not a slave. So that's a very key point. We can show them the skills, and they can independently build from that point forward. So that's why number two is really, really important. Then say this for part two. There will certainly be ups and downs, John, and as you build your business. As we all know, there are ups and downs as we build our business. There are good times and there's bad times. I will know you are in one of those bad times when you aren't calling me. You aren't showing up for meetings, you aren't on the calls, or I hear you making excuses. When this happens with you, and it happens to everyone, how do you want me to handle that, John? Do you want me to leave you alone, or do you want me to be persistent and remind you why you made the decision in the first place? And then you sit back and let them give you an answer. Now, this is really important, because what this does, it kind of cements their why, why they came into this business in the first place, which is going to be another video that we're going to show you. And it really tells you, as their sponsor, how serious they are about this business. So this kind of three-part step accomplishes some very important key things, obviously. It's a fact that all new brand partners, when they first come into business and network marketing, they're going to have self-doubt. Doing this lets them know it's natural that they have self-doubt. It also sets up a relationship, so you are in a position to turn them around when they do have that doubt. With this approach, your new brand partner will not simply sit back and wait for you, to initiate conversation, or you to do something for them, or wait for you to perform. They're not going to wait for you. You will not be their excuse if you are too busy to help them, or if they feel things aren't working out. Number 3, they become independent quicker, which is our goal. And also number 4, this allows you to coach them, and it doesn't allow them to use you as an excuse for their lack of results. So this is a really key introductory expectation for brand partners. So part 3, after you've done these steps, is to jump right into the VAP and use that VAP as a roadmap from this point forward. After you set the expectations, you go right into the VAP and follow the VAP step by step, which is going to be in another video that we'll show you. Thank you.